up, you guys? It's your girl Jessa coming back with another video. Hey, so this video is gonna be a lot different than my 4 other videos that I posted. I'm not doing a challenge. I am actually gonna get real here. I'm gonna talk about my tattoos. I'm gonna talk about my tattoos, explain what they mean to me, and like my first ones. I'm gonna start off with my very first tattoo and then go in order and all the way to my newest one, and what I want to have, like what I want to have more of. So yeah, so let's do it. Alright, first tattoo that I ever gotten was this. A lot of people think it's love to love. They think that's a T. That's an I. The I and then an S. It's just like in a cursive. So it's love is love. And then with that, that was my very first tattoo ever. I got that when I turned 18. And of course that means a lot to me because I'm lesbian, and you know, love is love, and I think it's really dope, and I love it, and I don't regret it. So my second tattoo that I got says stay strong. I got this one. It's my second one. I got it because in the past I've been bullied, and I went into a major depression, and I tried to kill myself more than 50 times, and I'm not proud of it. I'm really not, and I don't want anyone to feel sorry for me because it is what it is, and I'm happy now, and I'm moving on with my life. So I'm just telling you about my past. I hate bringing up the past, but it is what it is, and it's what happened, and I'm moving on from it, and I've learned a lot of things from it, and what to do and what not to do. So yeah, that one really does mean a lot because not a lot of people know this, but I decided to share this. I used to cut. The last time I cut was a couple months ago. But before that, I cut for a year, maybe 2. It was better than trying to kill myself. I liked the pain. I liked to feel that I was actually alive. So yeah, and having this tattoo just reminds me to, you know, stay strong and move on with my life, and everything will be okay. My third tattoo, my third one was this one. Viper. That's my doggy. He's not in here right now, but I love it. I love how there's a white right there, and how everything turned out. This is actually his paw. I got his paw print, and she did it, so yeah. That one means a lot to me, and everyone tells me, Jessa, why'd you get one of your dog? Like, he's gonna die. Like, there's no point of doing it, because what if you get another dog? Well, no other dog is gonna compare to my dog. Once I get another dog, or you know, he does die and I get another dog, I'm not gonna love them as much as I do with Viper. And this is what my dog looks like. And there's a lot of amazing dogs out there, and a lot of them that care and, you know, be there for you, but this one means so much to me that I don't, like, it's gonna be hard for me if I ever lose him. And He's my everything. I'm trying not to tear up. But he is my everything. And every time I'm depressed, sad, or sick, or, like, I'm hurting, or if he knows there's something wrong with me, like when I was depressed, like, every time I was depressed, he knew I could. He didn't like that. And every time I was in the bathroom, like if I was taking a bath or a shower or something, and I was in there for the longest time, like let's say an hour, like he would wait outside the door, lay by the side of the door, wait for me. And if I wasn't coming out, he would start barking and just flip out. And one time my mom, like, she woke up and she was pounding on the door and she's like, "Jess, are you okay?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I am okay." Like, I just, I ended up falling asleep in the bathtub. But he gets that sense that I'm hurt, or I hurt myself, or, he just gets that sense, and he was just trying to help and, save me. And he's my bud. Like, he's definitely my top best friend. And he's always been there for me. And I just love him. And that's kind of why I got it. Because he's always been there for me. Like, every time I cry, he, like, licks my face and licks my tears off. And, lays there and bees with me. Okay, anyways. The fourth tattoo. All I did was eat, sleep, breathe basketball. Like, that's all I did. And I was good at it. I am not gonna lie. I was really good at basketball, and I just gave it up because I was getting bullied in high school. So, like, I just gave it up. And it says never give up. And it means a lot to me because I love basketball, and never give up is also, like, a great meaning for it. But yeah, I love it. I still forget that I have it because it's on my back and I can't see it 24/7, but yeah, I have it. Okay, then my next tattoo was this one, Believe. And it's also Justin Bieber's tattoo. Right there. I got it because I'm in love with Justin Bieber. Okay. Go back. Justin Bieber, man. I've loved him ever since he was on YouTube. And I've been supporting him. I've been to 2 of his concerts so far. Yeah. And I actually got to meet him. This is me. And I'm with the long blonde hair. Yes, that is me. Everyone thinks it's not, but it is. But it's because I had longer hair at the time, and I haven't came out yet. So, I won tickets to his meet and greet, and won tickets to his concert. And that was the most amazing time ever. I cried. Like, I didn't think I was gonna cry, but I was like bawling. And then, like, everything was just amazing about that. And to be honest, I could die right now and I would be happy, because that was my one thing that I wanted in life, was to meet him. He is my idol, and I idolize him, and I always will. Like, he's so amazing and truly freaking awesome, and I love the dude. A lot of people get confused that they're like, "Well, just since you're lesbian, why are you so in love with Justin Bieber? Wouldn't that make you straight?" Just the same thing with you liking the same gender. Like, let's say you're a boy. It's okay to like another guy singer or a celebrity. It has nothing to do with your sexuality. He's just generally freaking nice. And also, it reminds me to believe in my dreams. Alright. My next tattoo was this one. It's a can't turn. It's a semicolon with, you know, watercolors, rainbow. Thought it was cool because, you know, rainbow me. But yeah, it kind of ties in with this, so that's kind of why I have it on both wrists, because the semicolon is for suicide awareness. So if you've been dealing pretty much like mental illness, if you are dealing with mental illness, or you know someone that's dealing with mental illness, or has committed suicide, or thinking about it, or they're depressed, or you are, or all this stuff, your life is not over yet, and you chose to keep going instead of ending it. So kind of like a writer writing a story or a book or whatever, and all of a sudden they're writing and they put a semicolon, so then you know that they kept on going, instead of putting a period and ending that sentence and being done. Just like your life, you chose to keep on going instead of just ending it, and it's what I chose. I chose to keep going, my bad. I chose that, and I'm glad I did. So it just reminds me that I'm here, and I need to stay strong when I'm really having a hard time with things. So yeah. Okay, it's gonna get deep in here. Alright, my last tattoo that I have, that I got recently, is from my buddy Caleb. You know, I've told this story on Instagram and all this stuff, but I think it'd be good to hear it from me. Caleb. Just thinking about him makes me want to cry. He was one of my friends that I used to work with. His mom I still work with, but I'm really trying not to cry right now. I used to work with him, and he committed suicide. Like, I think it was like back in April. And that was the time I got fired from my job. And around that time. And all of a sudden I just kept getting texts from all my coworkers saying, dude, did you hear about Caleb? Did you hear about him? And I was like, no, what? And they said he committed suicide. And I seriously just broke. Like, once I read that text, I started bawling. And just thinking about him sucks, because I miss him, and I wish I could have been there a lot more than I was. Like, he stopped working with us and went into his own way and was making more money, all this stuff. And when we did work together, we would talk about our problems to each other. Like, we went deep, and not like completely deep, but we told each other everything. And like, if I was having problems with girls, he would, you know, he'd be there for me. If he was having problems with girls, I would be there for him. And so, like, he was just like an awesome guy and funny, and always made me laugh, especially the days when I didn't want to be at work. He knew that I didn't like a lot of the people that I work with, because they're bitches. And so he knew that. And so he would always like distract me from all that and make me smile and laugh. And, you know, I'd come home feeling like, yeah, dude, best day ever. Like, shit. I'm not gonna show you what he looks like, because that's just confidential, you know. But, and so I decided, we had this inside joke. If you guys know who Tom Segura is, he's a comedian. In one of his shows, you know, he's talking about Scared Straight, that show. He's talking about that. and he was saying this guy just be like, what did you steal? And the kid's like, bikes, you know? He goes, bikes. So he would yell, bikes. And awesome. And so, like, Caleb told me to go home and watch it because I was like, dude, what are you talking about? So I went home and watched it, and I laughed my ass off. And I was like, oh, that's what he was talking about. And so, like, every day we went in, and I was like, Caleb, bikes. And so we would, like, seriously almost yell that in the building. And everyone's just like, what the hell? Like, what are you guys talking about? And we would laugh our asses off because no one knew but us and his mom. But, so I decided to get a tattoo of a bike. I'll still show it up here. So, I'm keeping his memory alive, and I think about him on a daily basis, and it sucks because we did talk about this. We did talk about being depressed, and I told him that, you know, I tried to kill myself and all this stuff, and he used to tell me, Jessa, like, your life is worth more than that, and you deserve to be here. And I told him the same thing, but I wish I could be there before that happened and could tell him, hey, your life is worth living. Like, so many people will miss you, dude. And it's true, I do miss you. And I miss him so much. There's not a day that goes by that I don't even think about him. He's always on my mind. And me and his mom are close, but it kind of sucks. Sorry. So, try not to make this so emotional. But anyways, I'll be back. Alright. That's all my tattoos from the beginning to the end. The one that hurt the most out of all these tattoos was the one on my back, the basketball. That one hurt a lot. The less painful one was probably this one. Less painful one was this. A lot of people say, oh, the wrist is the one that kills, all this shit. But it didn't for me. I kind of almost fell asleep. The second one that's really close to the less painful one was this one. And a lot of people, like, told me, like, oh my god, that's gonna hurt, like, so bad, like, you're gonna cry. I almost fell asleep with this one. I was like, are you done yet? Like, two of them I almost fell asleep with. So, no, it didn't hurt. But I like pain, so maybe that's why. I don't know. That's the video for this time. I love you guys. Subscribe to my channel if you like this video. Also, just like it up, you know. Subscribe. Follow me on social media. All that stuff. I hope you have a great night and a great rest of the week. You guys are amazing. Thank you for supporting me and being there for me. I love you guys. So, peace.